Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Darcy and I've been working on some tags and I was struggling. I think part of the struggle though is that my desk was covered. Yeah, this was all like piled high, probably about that high with papers, but now some of the papers are over here and some are over here and some are I've spread them out now. I'd like to think I sorted them, but really all I did was spread them out. I'll try not to do that. So here's some of the ones that I've worked on since my last video. And I showed this one upside down because it's actually a tree. This is that swirly tree one that I was talking about that I used on the edges and stuff. And this one, I haven't done any inking or edging or any words or anything yet. This is just the basic, how I've paired them up, I guess. So this one, if you remember, I talked about that paper, and then, well, this was a watercolor butterfly, which I wasn't crazy about, and so I already had the green little splotches on it, and I don't know, thought it worked pretty good for that. I got a Santa Claus, and a little deer, and a little girl decking the halls, and that one's actually the one that I made last year. That one's from this week. This one is from this week. This one is from this week. That's one I made last week, but it wasn't in the last video. And little kids sliding down a hill on the front of that pocket. That one I made, I still need to put this one through the Sizzix. I don't know if you can see like how raised these papers are, but once I put them through the Sizzix, then they're, I don't think I've put that one through. So like this is, it just mushes it. Then there's that one. I had some Christmas books, Mary Engelbreit Christmas books that I have torn apart, as you can see. That's a pocket I made last year. These are tags. I'm going to use a different string, or not use a string, just use them as a tag maybe. But I made these last year. Never did anything with them because, I don't know, that's when I was into just doing the mixed media stuff, I guess. But I thought they were cute. Let's see, what's this one? Oh, you might have seen that one already. That one's from last year. Wasn't in the original. See, I need to put new. This is before I had like all the fibers and stuff. And before I knew about, like, thought about doing focal point pictures, I just like did words on everything. But you know, so cute. Let's see, these are all from last year. Well, this one I could put a picture on if I find one. I'll stick it over here in case there's a picture of baby Jesus or something. And then that's another one, and that's got some, I want to say watercolor paper, but it could be like distress oxides and stuff. And that's one I made last year, and I added Santa. I don't think that was the perfect picture for that one, but still alright. And then some, I don't know if I ever showed you guys these on video or not. These are just some mixed media tags, and they've got the Mary Engelbreit. I think that's all of those. This one I layered with some watercolor, and then I had I was using vellum I was just painting on that, and so I just used that. It's just as like a drop paper basically, and drop paper is just the paper you put behind your mess to keep your desk clean, quote clean. So that one's actually really thick. And made that one. I'll probably add a word to that. And this wasn't even an altered. This was just a Project Life card. Added some of the watercolor paper on there. Fussy cut him out and stuck him on there. And this is just I just glued him on a piece of, what is this called? Cardstock, but it's shiny. So that I figure is just little and can tuck in somewhere. And that's one of the backgrounds from my mixed media a couple weeks ago that I did. And those fairies, the colors work perfectly. I'm not exactly sure what else to add to it. I don't know, but it seems like it's missing something. That one's from last year. That one's from last year. This is some watercolors behind there, I think. That one I made yesterday. Here's one of my big Santa tags. And had some I still don't know for sure if this is watercolor or the dyes, but you know, it's smooshed paint anyway. And made that one this week. I may turn it into a tag, I just haven't yet. Some more Mary Engelbright, which also is that one. Showed that one already. And I think all the rest here I already showed. So those are the finished. So if you didn't see my last video and you want to see all the other ones that are finished, you can go look in there. So when I finally get in the mood to make journals, I will have lots of ephemera to put in them. And I may put some in my shop. I don't know what you think. Alright, I have a couple here that I have. I got paint on that, but when you put it on here, you almost can't tell that it's got a blotch of paint on there. Whoops, guess I don't want that one. Don't want that one. See, this is the thing. You have these little things, and how do you find... I get it doesn't have to be the perfect... Well, something lighter on the dark background would probably be good. To thee and thine, from me and mine, hearty Christmas greeting. That's an old vintage postcard. It might work if I ink the edges. And of course I've got, or I could just put a word on there too. One of my favorite words. Or if someone was going to use, if I wanted to use it in, oh, hold on, I had an idea for this. Because she made these look like tape. So I thought I would just use my tape and keep that tape look going on. The right height, width, whatever for it. So not straight, not perfect, but still it's fun. So I could do that. Too small. I had some numbers. See, this is what happens, is I just get so caught up in, you know, what will look good on here and finding the perfect thing. There is no perfect thing. I find it amazing that I can have so many things in front of me and still struggle putting something together. Does anybody else have that issue? I'm sure that there are some people out there that are like, oh, that is the dream to just have a whole bunch of stuff in front of me to play. Yeah, it's not what you think, people. It is. It doesn't matter what you have in front of you. You're still going to have, you're still going to overthink it, and it's still not going to come like super easy. All right, I think we'll just do this. Maybe. I say that. I had more of these little label thingies, but I had some other colors, not just those colors. But I can only find the tag ones. Ooh, tiny label. Yeah, I tried to put all this stuff in here to help me. Notice on my quotes. Nothing helps. Greetings to and from. Oh, and there's stuff on the top there too that's just falling right down, unless there's something in there that really wants to be in here. So how's everybody doing? For those in the United States, how was your Thanksgiving? For those in other countries, I know Canada has their own Thanksgiving. Does anybody else this country have their own Thanksgiving or day to be thankful, or you know, like a time where the whole country just celebrates? Anybody? Viewer? Alright, I put these all in here so I can have them organized, but you know what? I can't get in there easily. I need a bigger box. So right now they're just gonna just kind of be there. There we go. Okay, that's what I was looking for. What's on there? 10. Alright, move that all back out of the way. Moving it and moving it. Ooh, I think I might like that one better. It's brighter. Yeah, I like that one better. I could put, let's see, here's the thing. Because I have that green paper on that side, Just feels like you need just a little something over there, maybe. I don't know, collage paper, and then adding the remember how I was organized and I had everything? I had a glue stick right here. Okay, there's the glue stick. But I had my tacky glue somewhere. Where did that go? Problem with this right now, my art glitter glue, which because this is thicker, I want to use a wet glue. Oh my goodness. In a few minutes I will find it. It will be like right in front of my face and I'll be like, how did I not see that? Right? This is, oh, it's laid down. It fell. That's why. Okay. I'm going to see if I can get the art glitter glue to work though, because what happens is it comes out really nice and then it stops. See, look at that. Coming out. And it's going to call me a liar today. Well, that's not where I wanted that. Not really necessarily where I wanted that. Also, that's why I should have used the tacky glue. I'm like super crooked here. That's alright. We're going to pretend we did that on purpose. Going in the done pile. Alright, now I have to use a glue stick with this paper because it's 100% cotton paper, and every single little glue, if I put art glitter glue or any wet glue on it, you can see the lines through it because it's just 20 pound. Usually if I get resume paper, I like the 24 pound at least. But when you find a box of 100% cotton paper at the thrift store of 500 for, I don't know, $3 or something like that, you get it. You just do. Just have to get it. There. Little Santas. Hello, it's Christmas. Got some pink and teal going on there. I love how some of the tags I made just have perfect mates. Unfortunately, they don't all. So there's going to be some... You know, that 7 just fell there. It might stay there. Alright, what do I want? I think I want to use... I'll just use this. Some vintage photo. Yes, a random stamp that I don't know where it came from. Just says, to my fairy, F-A-E-R-Y. So, you know, old school way of spelling it. Best friend. And I have an idea, so if I am, if I can find, if anybody watched Gail today, she did the pages with the scrap paper on the edges, which I've also seen Crafty Cat, Amy at Crafty Cat do that, and I've done something similar. Oh yeah, that'll work. I've done something similar. Didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this because this is also the cotton paper. I'm sorry. I've done it similar to how Crafty Cat does it on some paper. And I've done it similar on a tag before too. Just kind of went the outside. I think it was Frog and Toad that I had. And see, this one's like 28 or 32 pound paper, so it can handle some wet glue just fine. And that's only going on here because it just fell there. So you ever do that when a little something falls near your stuff you're working on? You're just like, well, I guess it wants to go there now. So there's that. Alright. See, those were like, oh, I was gonna maybe stick this on there. Maybe. If I can cut it down enough. Like, I was just kind of, I was thinking about that, but I don't know if I, oh, you know what? Now that I started cutting it, I wish I had rather done, that's not it. Oh, I don't know where it is. I mean, I know where it is. It's in this drawer. It's in the bottom of the drawer. I saw it yesterday. I had one of them. See, I need them to all be different colors. When they're all, that one's too small. When some of the stamps are the same color, not stamps, punches, then it's hard to know. Oh, you're not going to be able to get that in there. Also, I'm not going to be able to get that in there. Plus, this is an oval, and I think my circle might look a little weird. Plus, I already started cutting it, so let's just kind of... This is just a little black and white image that I copied last year on some beautiful coffee dyed paper. But I want the coffee dyed paper to still show. That's why I didn't want to cut it all the way down. This is what I'm looking for. No, I need a little lightness on that side, so. Here we go. Because I had like white over here, kind of white up there, but just the lighter color there. All right, next. This is, like I said, this is where I get into trouble. Because I think I have more fussy cuts than I do tags. So this one might be too big. But at least this one narrows it down to, we're just looking at, that's a pocket, big tags. So I just need, oh, see my problem? I have these standing up over here, but it's overstuffed. Sorry. All right. See, he's too big for pretty much anything I have here, I think. Yep, he's too big. Are those the biggest ones I've got? Is that the best we've got? He's big enough but the wrong color. Not tall enough. Yep, so he's going to have to get his own special card. All right. I don't want to do that one. Just kind of want to pull something out of here and see if it will work on something, or even just, ooh, puppy. I like puppies. And he's got red and green, but he's mostly red, so we kind of want him on. Not that. Not horrible. Too small for that one. Ooh, that one might work. What just fell? I don't know. Something. We may lose the arm of the little toy. And the green's not exactly, but it doesn't have to be. Get that yellow guy. No. Alright, so that's the closest that I've got so far. Is that the best we've got? I do have some green watercolor type stuff back here somewhere. Do I? Or do I use it all? Might have used it. But yes, this has been my problem. Is just trying to match up the lovely things. Which one do I prefer? Where's my blue one? Yes, I have 3 X-Acto knives plus a big cutting knife. I have a cutting mat underneath this. And I'm not too concerned if I cut my paper, my drop paper. Because, well, it could end up in a glue book or it could end up in the trash. Who knows? Oh, I could use scissors. I think the only reason I hadn't cut that out is just because I didn't want it to fall off. You know what I mean? Because if you cut off these thin ends, then they're going to get wrinkly and possibly, you know, get pulled off in the shuffle. So I will usually leave those intact until I am ready to use them. But this isn't helpful. Okay, don't want my bow. See how flimsy that bow is? I mean, it would not take much for that to come off completely. Oh, candy canes are so fiddly. getting around that inside edge. Ugh. Okay. I should have left that, then I'd have something to hold on to, but it really doesn't matter at this point. It's just candy canes are hard to cut. Super hard to cut. I don't like cutting on this side because I can't see the line. How close am I? Not close enough. There we go. Anybody know what I did with the cover? Okay, well, I'll set it over in the cup for now, and when I find the cover, oh, here it is. Usually if my covers keep falling off, so then I put them face down. Didn't that time though, because I'm not that smart apparently. So what is your favorite thing to eat on your Thanksgiving? Do you have a favorite? We kept it simple this year. I mean, it wasn't as simple as some other years. Like I think last year we actually went and ate where my son works, because he works at a restaurant and they do this feast at Thanksgiving and Christmas. So he works Thanksgiving because of that. Hold on, alright, here it is, right here. I had it. I'd already pulled it out. So yeah, he works Thanksgiving, passing out those feast boxes at the restaurant. And so yeah, last year, or maybe even the last 2 years, we did that, since, you know, it's just not exciting to make a meal when your kid's going to work. And usually we would go on the Friday to my in-laws, and he would, you know, take off, which he worked, since we didn't go to the in-laws, he went ahead and worked. This week's the most hours he's had in a while. He's only been getting weekend hours. And we really would like him to have more hours, but I mean, we do, but we don't. It's a catch-22, you know, because we want him to have the hours, but we don't want him to bring home anything that is dangerous to him or my other son, especially my other son. So it's a catch-22, right? Ooh. Nope, not the right green. Not the right, yeah. I mean, eclectic is eclectic, but that might be cute. It's Christmas, and then it kind of takes away too much of that green there. All right, and this is a heavier paper, so I could use my wet glue, but I think what I have most of is glue stick anyway, so might as well. Seems to work for everybody else to use glue stick and it stays on. I don't know how it is with paint though. Oh man, I just broke the candy cane. I broke the candy cane. Let's see if we can piece back together that candy cane. Otherwise, that's going to be what gets cut off. We won't cut off his head. We will be careful about that. I will. I mean, obviously was not careful about the candy cane. But at least I won't cut off the little toy. I don't know what he's supposed to be. Kind of G.I. Joe reminiscent, but not. He looks like I mean, maybe that's hair. I don't know. It looked like he had a helmet on, but like, maybe that's supposed to be hair. Maybe. And these words are from the Mary Engelbreit book. I went ahead and cut some words out while I was going through it. Thought that would be fun. And I don't know if I'll keep it like this or turn it into I think, since we have the rounded edges of the sock and whatnot, I think I will just keep it a journal card. I was going to do 1/4 inch, but I haven't done any 1/2 inch one, so there we go. Sorry, dude. He cried. Alright, so there's one. Another one done. What's next? Need to grab. Alright, see this one's got pink and it's smaller. Is anybody else making some Christmas journals? I really wanted to focus more on winter journals, but for some reason got my head all stuck in this these tags. So So now I feel like I have to make Christmas journals unless I just sell these on. See this was too, it's a weird pink color and it doesn't go with anything in here. I had those off to the side. Let's put them back off to the side. Even though this Santa's a little bit of a weird pink as well. That doesn't work. And that's the thing, is not all pink. You have to have the right pink. Or just put them on green, but even then you kind of want to have the right green. That's too busy. Those are watercolor. That's got red and pink, but it's not the right pink. Nope. Now do you understand why I've been having such trouble matching these up? So he may end up getting his own little, I may have to make his background. Let's see. And he doesn't even match the pink guest check, so I can't. A little bit better on the tea-dyed one, so I could just kind of use him on that maybe. So he has to wait until, oh, hold on, there's more. But wait, there's more. Oh my goodness. Too busy. Yeah, he just is probably going to go on just like a piece of paper, you know? Could kind of like where that green is kind of blotching in there too, though. He may just end up on this watercolor. Seems to be pretty decent. So yep, I think that's what we're gonna do with him. So I'll go ahead and figure out where I want to glue him and then cut that down, and then I will just use the excess pieces as smaller tags or bits that can go layer, you know, as layering bits, or used in a I think I'll put him down here. Cluster. I was trying to say cluster. That's what I was trying to say. You know, if he was over a little bit more, I could have turned it into a little booklet, right? Let's see. It's just kind of seeing where he went to on one side, so I could kind of get the same width on the other side. So that's it for him for right now. He may, he may get put onto something else, like something green. So I may double him up at some point, but for right now, he could go in a little pocket and still be cute. So, did we check him out yet? Do he have, he's not as big as the other ones, but that doesn't mean that I have a card for him. Now you see my problem? See, now I have all these cards out, and it's just too much. I don't hate that, because it's kind of in the era, and we've got the yellow. I do feel bad about covering that up. I kind of feel like, I don't know, I might, it doesn't matter. I've got that stencil. I can make anything with that stencil. I thought about scanning some of these, but I just don't feel like it right now. If you guys, if you think I should scan them, then you probably have not done much scanning in your life. I already did that. Scanning is a big pain in the what am I trying to say? Pain in the butt. What kind of word was I trying to say that is like means butt? I don't know. Oh, here. Yeah, if I move him over a little bit, I at least get a little bit more design behind him there. So that works for me. And then I'll decide if I want to put any topper on him later. All right, what's next? Put the glue back on. Let's see. What about this Santa? I think I already have one with him. He would probably work best with one of the, like, how did he work on here? He kind of needs something bright, but not too bright. He's like really, got a really dark background there. Oh, I was thinking about doing him like on one of these tags, because that's kind of, and that kind of works. Did I already, I think I've already inked him. Good, this is on the thicker paper. What did I say? Oh, there's an ornament down there, but you can't really see it. But for the coloring, because he's so dark, like whoever like he was already like, you know, that dark aged color when somebody scanned him, I believe. So are we cutting off toes and elbows or a little bit of present? That's the question. All right, any numbers and words I'll add later. Right now the struggle is just getting things on card. Oops, I started cutting over too much, but there's like some... Don't cut into it, lady. What is wrong with you? Cutting off some toys. There we go. I think it's cute. Okay, good. Another one. So this is what I have to do. I have to turn on the camera just so I can get more stuff done. Because then it forces me to clean off my desk, which I know it doesn't look clean right now. All right. It doesn't look clean. It's not clean right now. Not does it just not look clean, it's just not clean. I was thinking I might need to make him a background because I don't know if I'm going to do that blue or the bright green. Didn't I have something that was kind of a bright green? I know I should have something sort of be like by size and color or something. Or something. Not that one. Not that one, plus it's too small. Yeah, see, this is one I made last year. They came out so pretty. I just was using my stamps and my paints. Don't even have stencils on there. That's all stamped. Not the same color as a, what you call it, if you're wondering, a guest check. Not a coffee dyed one anyway. Alright. He has some yellow and he has some bright green. But that's too busy and definitely not right. That's not right. That's not right. I need to make a grungy Christmas one. I've got some really good grungy tags now. I don't know. How do you make a grungy Christmas one? Nope. Yeah, I think I need to... Some of these I'm definitely going to need to make... Alright, these are just in my way. Make some backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness, sometimes my son forgets. Yeah, I think this one is gonna need a background made. So I need to make a pile. There's no place for a pile. I need to stick them in there. And I think this one might have the same problem because I don't want to cut this card down necessarily because it's one of these. So I don't really want to stick it in the middle per se. It does, well, it has the blue. I don't necessarily want to cut them out either. That's the thing, I could fussy cut them, but it's just kind of a pain too. Alright, stick that one there. Alright, now we have just a cookie. C is for cookie. It's good enough for me. He's red and green. Alright. Realize your colors here, lady. You've got red and green. That's too big for that. It has some green in it also. Too wide. This one, that's too busy. It's alright, I got plenty of cookies. They can wait. Not a big deal. I think I just need some more red and green type stuff is what might be the thing. See, that's really grungy. That's an index card, by the way. But I don't like it. It's not working for me. I think I forgot about this pile a minute ago. Like, he could maybe work on that. Not quite. No, not quite. Oh, he could. It's actually kind of cute on there. Not to the bottom, not to the top. Just kind of somewhere in there. And then, but I still need to paint the back of that one unless I cut it down. Which maybe I will. I might. It doesn't have to be a Herman Linda tag. Just cut it that way at the time that I cut them. That's all. See, now I could go any direction, huh? So that it doesn't look like he has coming out of his head. Have the darker color at the bottom. Grounds it a little bit. And then I can decide if I want to do it as a tag or a journal card. I can cut it down if I want to. But for right now, just getting it on there. And then I'll do more with it later. Right now I'm just working on matching up. I already said it. I'll stop saying that now. Alright. And I want to make more, but I kind of also want to get through this pile before I make more backgrounds. Otherwise, I would make more backgrounds for you. There's a lot of blue in his beard. That could be cute, but he's... a little bit of his beard would get cut off. Oh, it matches his eyes. Kind of want to do it just for that, but I don't like how the gold just stops there. Unless I bring him up a little bit, that might work. Yeah, I'm going to do him on there. I just like how the blue matches his eyes. I know some people are, well, my aunt doesn't celebrate Christmas, so she's usually looking for wintry, you know, like snowflake stuff that is not red and green, but wintry. Wintry, but not Christmassy. And then if I don't like the way it looks at the bottom, I can just cut the bottom off and have a shorter tag. But it's not bad. See? His eyes. Pop. Pop, pop, pop. Now he has some blue in him. Do I have any more blue? Nothing really blue. That one's too short. And it's too close to that blue there. And he's got some red, and he's got some green, and he's got some cream. I don't know. Is the background is too? That's probably too many because it's got the burgundy back here, and the red here, and a light blue, and a dark. Yeah, that doesn't work for me. Would he be on this rose gold? Definitely would need something. Let's see. Long color blue. Not big enough, not big enough. That's the same problem as before, although it has more blue on it. What do you think? Because it's got the blue here, but it's light enough for him to stand out, and it's got some green. I think I'll do it. Now, with that dark blue, put it at the bottom maybe. Because to me, like a darker color at the bottom kind of grounds it a little bit, if that makes sense. I don't know. That is the thin paper. That's the thin cotton paper, so that one's definitely going to have to get glue sticked on. Or my other, if I needed to use the wet glue, I would just have to spread it so I wouldn't get the lines. But so far, the glue stick seems to be working, and I'm just making sure I got my double layers of it on there. All right, I feel good. I'm finally getting some of these together. I did not outline him, but that's all right. Poor little doll right there. She's just tired from the trip. I'll decide later if I want to round his corners or whatnot. All right, we have a little black and white Santa here. So he could go on any color and on something smaller. Too small. Doesn't need to be quite that small. He's a little dark for that, but he could even go on, which, yeah, that would be the direction for that. He could even go on something like that. Where's the blue one? Nope. I know, sometimes more options makes it harder. The green's a tiny bit off on that one. Maybe. I don't know. I had some other ones I want to make. Ooh, where's... Oh, that one's too small. Looks like I cut off his... I cut something off on him. Actually, don't hate that. I mean, I can always print him off again and put him somewhere else too, so it's not like he's the only Santa of that. And this is one I actually have in a kit and not one that I have. Some that I found online last year, which, you know, some of them are public domain, some of them I don't know for sure. I'd have to look and check, but all right, next we have the cute horse. If you watch Gail, you've seen her use him on something. He has some green. Which way does this go? Problem is, he's a little baby toy, and that's just like elegant, fancier. And, ooh, kind of like him on that. Even though he like is really big for it, it just fits it. Now here's the question. Do I want to fiddly cut the pieces between the yeah. You know what I'm saying, right? That's a pocket. What else is there? Ooh, there's this blue and green one. He's kind of fun on the blue and green. Red pops. It's really dark. Yeah, he needs something brighter behind him. I have other green though. Where? Too bad he's not pink. He actually, this would be the perfect size for him, but it's just not the right colors. Those are the grungy ones. If this were bigger, it might work because it's got the nice light color back there. Just wondering if the lighter, I have some more of this paper somewhere. But, no, I think the darker green works. Alright, here's the question. Can we get these white bits out, or do we just want to, okay, there's even like the tiniest bit of, let's get that triangle out right there. Suddenly feel blind when I'm working with a sharp, X-Acto knife. You can't even see me, can you? Although it's really more important that I see what I'm doing than for you to see it. Okay, got that triangle out. This has a curved line. Not a fan of curved lines. They're not as easy to do. I know sometimes I'm really talkative. I didn't even have my... There's potential for more caffeine in my life at this point, which I need to take soon before it gets too late. Just some supplements. Been trying to do better at taking them. And then add some other good life, you know, positive lifestyle choices after that. 'Cause I've just gained way too much weight. It's really annoying me. that I have. Now, when we put this back on there, we'll be able to see, was it worth it? Was it worth cutting this out? 'Cause, I always kind of wonder. The only way to tell is to actually cut it out, right? Alright, here's the rough one here. Stupid jingle bells. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse stuffed animal. Good, no bells on this side. We will have ring bells. Well, bells will be ringing on This happens to me all the time. That's why I tell you, don't buy the ones because they're pretty. My blue one, my oldest one that's blue, which I don't know where it is the best one that I have as far as the X-Acto knives. I think that's out. Woohoo! That one's out. One more, and then we're done. I hope you fast-forwarded through this. If not, you regret it because you had to hear me sing. Yeah, usually if someone starts fussy cutting, I'll like fast forward a little bit, but I'm like, because sometimes people concentrate so much they don't talk while they're fussy cutting, but then sometimes they do. But if I have closed captioning on, it still will like show me what they said in like the last couple seconds, so then I know if I've missed anything. Because, you know, I mostly watch these videos to hear people chatter while I work. I wonder where is it? Did I try him on here? Oh yeah, that's where he needs to be. With the fun swirliness of the green, and then these jingle bells are yellow. I think I like him better on this. Plus, the green has more versatility. Plus, I don't know what happened to it. It's under there somewhere. That's not it. That's a different green. Huh. Anyway, he's going on this. This one's going to be harder to find something for. So, he's going on that fun, swirly. I like him on that better. Okay, it's more playful with the swirls. And I think this is one where I used the Christmas tree. Where is the Christmas tree? The swirly Christmas tree, which I would show you if I could find it, but you know, why would anything be easy to find over here? That's just crazy talk. I'm like, it should be right back here. These are all the ones I used the other day, but nope. You don't like me. Okay, don't lose any legs today. Don't want to have to shoot them down. Don't worry, kids. We're not shooting any horses today. Or tomorrow, or yesterday, or any day. No horse shootings. I am glad that veterinarians' practice have come along so that horses don't, that's not like your last resort, is not your first resort, you know? Alright, kind of wish I had made that the bottom, because now his tail is right where it's green, but that's okay. Well, I think that's going to be it for right now, because that water is really loud. Oh no, it's better now. Okay. I thought I was going to have to like, well, spend 48 minutes. I'll do a few more. And he may just be a journal card. And then, so yeah, so I'm kind of doing these, one step at a time. So I'm doing the pictures, and then I'll probably go through and back them all. That would be a tedious. I won't make you watch that. And then I'll go through and see if I want to add any words or anything, and then do my edges and make them into tags if I want to do tags, add any holes and fibers or whatever it is. So yeah, I think he's fun on there. What do you think about the horse? Tell me about the stuffed horse. And say stuffed horse, because I will forget that I asked you about it. Seriously, I will so forget. So he's really light colored, so he can handle a darker background. So, yep, he's going on there. A lot of the stuff I have is darker to begin with. Why can't I just put that in the same place every time? That would be super nice. Now that I did, oh, he's too small, too big for that card. I'm not fussy cutting those. It's just too tedious. Those are just too small to deal with. He does have some red. There's no red in this background. You know me. I have to rethink it. Nope. Ooh. No. Too small and too pink. I don't know if I can fit anything other than him on this because it's so dark. But then we lose his hat a little bit too. But I don't know what else I'm going to use this one for because it's so dark. I mean, it's got like that dark color like his hat. And a little bit of red. Move back over a little bit. So let me see. I have some pieces and bits. They're all under this now. Remember that pile I pushed to the back of the desk? This is why it gets so hard. Difficult to do because everything just gets put here and there. Done with my red and black. Bells will be ringing on Christmas Day. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I'm looking for something like, not that, not that. Not that, apparently. He was number one. I'll tell you what I'm looking for as soon as I find it. Something like that maybe, something like that maybe, or something like that. All right, that kind of a thing. Or some music, which actually that's my color for music. Both of them are. All right. I just want his hat to stand out more. So I want to put something back there that will help his hat to stand out. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? There's not any cream colored in this though. Oh, that'd be almost like the moon. Looking, oh, it's not the right color though. What if I make this into a circle? It's a circle. Do, 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 do. Circle. I do wish I could find my 2-inch punch. But you know, I had to have lost my 2-inch punch, didn't I? Of course, this one's easier to hold on to, I guess. But not the, I need just some regular music paper. That's what I'm asking for. Ooh. Maybe a Sonata or something. Okay, I need to get closer to the edge though. Closer to the music part. A little closer. Get a little closer with every extra drop. There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay. Why do you want to get stuck up in there? Oh my goodness. Okay, where'd they go? I found them on my desk the other day and I stuck them in here. Where are they? There they are. My little knitting needles I got at the thrift store are good for that. Are good when you need little fingers. Or you could just put that back in the drawer where it belongs. Just have to decide on him before I glue him on because, you know, it's going behind his hat. Yeah, that circle is a little bit more, I don't know what. I have some whiter music. I guess that is whiter. Not more white. It'd be whiter because it's one syllable. Them's the rules. Jingle bells, jingle bells. I'm getting hungry. I haven't had lunch yet. I had a breakfast and I had a snack, but no lunch as of yet. Ooh. I don't know what my son's watching, but he thinks it's funny. No. However, could do that. I might do that. Okay. Let's glue this on here. I got a big glob of glue on there last time. Whew. I don't know why I'm saying who. You'd think it was hot or this was hard work or something. None of that. It's just right now my stomach's like, I'm hungry. Feed me. Feed me, Seymour. I've been trying not to do too much layering on these because they already have the layering behind. As far as he's done on the thin paper. Of course he is. Of course he's done on the thin paper, but I think I need a wetter glue. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the wetter glue and we're gonna spread it out. What are we gonna do? We're gonna spread it out. Spread it out, spread it out, way out. Because otherwise, since he's just, I mean, I guess 20-pound paper will probably be okay and you don't get the lines through it. But 20-pound paper that is 100% cotton is a whole other ball game. I was noticing the other day when I was putting it on there and I was just like, that's so disappointing. There. I just wanted his hat to not hide into the background because while he's nice and bright, his hat not so much. I didn't even look at that recipe. Didn't look like anything excellent on there anyway. Alright. You can see where I brayered on the back. I must have put this one down on the mat, on the pad to, and then brayered it down to pick up whatever was on the, I don't have a gel plate. I have a, there, that's cute, right? I hope that's cute. It better be, because that's what it's gonna be. Alright, so I guess I should show the ones we did today. Hey, I did quite a few, didn't I? How many did we end up doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, that's more than I would have got done by myself. So thank you guys for coming along and helping me to get my head on straight and make some of these. Because, yeah, yesterday I just ended up giving up. You know what I mean? So, there we go. Have a delightful day, everybody. Love you. Have a great weekend.